Hello, guys. It's Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran. I'm here with another beautiful, lovely. Sometimes she will make me a sandwich. Wife of mine, light of my life, Yanzi Lynn.
Hello.
That's it. That's all she's got. A little hello. And today is a day we're going to talk about. Kevin Smith is blown out of the water that people do not like his He-Man. So here we go. So I saw this tweet a couple of days ago, and I was pretty surprised. I was pretty surprised for a couple of reasons. It doesn't make a lot of sense that he seems surprised, and he's kind of taking a passive aggressive swipe at everybody that doesn't like his He-Man. He's a little shocked here. What would you say, Yanzi?
I don't think it's shocked. I think at this point he's just patting himself on the back with whatever, positivity he can find. Because let's look at this tweet here. He's responding to someone who is basically saying, "Wow, I love Revelation Part 2." He responds, "Means the world, or rather, the universe. My legs are filled with love for Master's official Revelation. After Part 1, I had to wait through some bile to read positive reactions. But since Part 2 dropped, the anger directed at me in July seems to have subsided, and
Did
I
he,
guess fingers crossed for season 2."
did he just refer to people that did not like the show as vile?
Well, he thinks their opinions are bile. So, if you have a bad opinion, it's bile and obviously no longer valid, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think if you're writing a franchise, especially if it's got a fandom already built into it, if people are critical, you kind of probably should listen. Especially when you've been found out that you're not even really a big He-Man fan, even though you sold everybody down the river that you were. All right. So, anyways, where are we going with this? First off, I'm appalled by Kevin Smith. His handling of everything to do with this from the get-go. It's and even this, following up with this. The other thing is season two. Okay, thumbs up for season two, and I don't think it's because of ratings. Because guys, part two didn't even make Netflix's top 10. Okay, like nobody cared, and it's not like it had stiff competition either. Now there is something that happened in between, and that was the other Masters of the Universe type He-Man cartoon that they're doing. That's more for kids at CGI. I've been told it's actually good. That's the thing, is I've actually been told to watch it, even though it doesn't look like it has anything to do with He-Man. And we look down below, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We did a reaction video to that trailer. I didn't see anything He-Man about it, but everybody's like, no, I'm a He-Man fan. It's actually pretty decent. So,
Well,
that says something.
consensus in general, it seems like people prefer the other He-Man cartoon. That's what they're calling it because you have Masters of the Universe Revelation, and then they call it Netflix other He-Man cartoon, which is this weird CGI looking thing. And a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, it's gonna be so woke." But it turned out that It turns out that there was a good story after all, and maybe that's all we really need: a good story and people who really actually love the franchise.
Who would have thought putting story first would actually turn out fans, especially fans of He-Man, or even reach new fans? So why is Kevin Smith so positive about season two, and why are they going forward? Well, toys. I get a notification from BBTS, Big Bad Toy Store, every time there's a new pre-listing out there for new action figures. And He-Man always pops up. Now, I'm more of a Masters of the Universe He-Man Classics line because I like the classic figures. But when I first saw these figures, I had hope. I was like, huh. I did like the Masters of the Universe, classics line from before Mattel did. I like, the stuff that's going on now that I'm finding in Walmart. And then I saw some of these. I'm like, oh, these are nice proportions. That's a nice looking Skeletor. Until I saw like Skella God. And I'm like, huh. So where am I going with this? Well, there's about four sets of these things out there. Not even photos of all of these things. Some of them have updated costumes. Some of them are sold to you as deluxes, where you can get your, clan leader Triclops, and then you can get to pull all that garbage off of them and get a classic Triclops. This Man at Arms looks like a good Man at Arms toy. Battle Cat looked pretty sweet. Scrolling down, we'll notice some of these don't have photos. Of course, we got
Got this weird barbarian Skeletor action figure
right.
and Viking He-Man action figure. Wait, are
So
they even in the cartoon?
Uh, some are, some aren't. So this is what's peculiar about this is I feel like Netflix and Mattel both And I'm not so sure if it's Kevin Smith's fault, but they went into this saying, how do we not get one He-Man toy? How do we not get one Merman toy or one Beastman toy? We want two, and keep in mind, like He-Man toys, you could put out a He-Man line of toys, like the Masters of the Universe Classic Four Horsemen line, and it will sell on its own. No cartoon needed. Okay, of course, the 2000X had a cartoon show that they kind of did after some of the figures, but you necessarily don't need a cartoon to sell these toys. Now, I feel like Netflix and again Mattel went into this saying like, we don't want just one line of these toys, which is a hefty line of characters to get. You got tons of waves there. You got about like 7 to 8 waves of figures to do the whole cast. They won't double that. So, it's a little bit of greed. Now, how much of an investment do they have in this? Is it Kevin Smith's fault this story sucks, that he had to come up with this post-apocalyptic world just to get different action figures? That's my theory. Now, I'm still going to blame him for it, but still, he acted on it. And as we can see from the other cartoon, which has its own line of toys, this was all about selling He-Man toys. That's what I think. And they're already going on sale. That's the thing. Like He-Man toys are already being marked down on Target. This is like probably the biggest IP venture failure that I've seen in my lifetime, aside from probably 2000 Godzilla, the American, the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie. Like this is hot garbage. How is it going to end? Are these things going to be in a landfill? Or are they going to be discontinued? Or is the set forward the last set? I mean, what's interesting too is like I think it's like wave 1 or wave 2, like wave 2. There's like a Spikor, like where's Ram Man? Where's Stratos? Where's my Merman toy? Where's the classics? Right off the bat, they're just mixing in like not just A characters or B characters, but they're already going to in like some of the first waves, like C, D list He-Man characters. So like to me, like this whole venture has always been about these toys. It's not even been about the show. It's not been about the story. And we're finding this out as time moves on. So look for these in clearance probably right after Christmas, guys. Cartoon shows have been canceled before on network TV if toys do not sell. When the Red Lanterns were being used in a Green Lantern animation CGI show on Cartoon Network, ratings were great. They already had prototypes of the toys. Walmart, Target did not order them, so they did not go forward with the action figures, only because the Ryan Reynolds movie, Green Lantern movie, had burnt Walmart and Target so bad that the toys were going on clearance right away because the movie was not good. It was not well received. This will be the same, and this could be very devastating to He-Man fans for years down the road, because it will train big box stores, if they get burnt with these figures, not to invest in He-Man ever again as far as a line of action figures. This could decimate the IP of He-Man or Masters of the Universe, whatever you want to call it, forever. Like if they get burned bad enough, they will not forget. Anyways, guys, want to point out we hit 238,551, getting ready to hit 239,000. Go check out Inglorious Rex if you haven't. I'm going to leave you guys with the trailer for it. Please hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Let me know, is there any of these figures you're looking forward to? I'm not going to lie, I own a couple of the retro looking costumes, but I honestly am thinking about returning them. I still have the receipt. Let me know what you think about the future of this line of action figures. I think they're sculpted well, but the show enough to ruin the toy. So anyways, catch you guys again with another video.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 cents for imposters, so now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me.